Okay, sorry. I went to... I was like, I hear a little rumble. I wonder if that's thunder. I go over to my window, and I see this, like... That wasn't thunder. That was just I don't know if you heard that, but that was just the screen door upstairs being opened. I think Nana is bringing in the cushions. In fact, I might need to go run and help her. But yeah, I look out my window, and I see this, like, dystopian-looking storm cloud rolling through. And now it's, like, windy like crazy. So, we'll see. We'll see how much we're able to do tonight. I might lose power. I would not be surprised. I don't think I don't want to say that. I don't want to jinx it. But I don't know. Like, power might blip on and off a bit. But hopefully not. Hey.
Hey, there's a cool storm rolling.
I was just talking to Stream and told them I noticed.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go check it out. Hello, Stream.
But yeah, it looks, apocalyptic might sound, I think I said dystopian before. What I meant was apocalyptic. Apocalyptic might be a bit much, but it's intense. I mean, my father came in to tell me to go look at it because it looked so much. Oh gosh, I hope he's okay. Okay, but anyway, today, what I was actually just doing is, I was taking my teens that I've been making for the Teen a Day challenge. Here they all are. I was taking screenshots of them, and I'm gonna Photoshop them into, like, yearbook photos, like a yearbook background and stuff. I am excited. And they're going to be cute. But yeah, I was taking those pictures. I was also giving them skills so that I can upload them to the gallery. And a couple of them have jobs as well. And all of their grades are also set correctly. I did notice Aaron's pronouns are he, they. And it was not showing he, they as their pronouns. It was giving, when I was, like, doing the skill, maybe in other notifications it will use them. But in the skill notifications, it said she, and I was like, that's not. There are two pronouns that are correct, and that is not one of them. So, guess they're still ironing out some kinks for it. But yeah. So, yeah, there we go. Had a little bit of a blip there. Hopefully we won't have too many. But anyway, that's not what we're doing today. Today, we are playing with Oliver-Chase. So, Bragg Legacy 2. Here we go. And more specifically, we are going to get Oliver and Misty back together. It's about time. So yeah, where are they? I believe he's living... Yeah, he's living with his moms right now. And he's almost done with this. He's only got to do, like, one other thing to complete academic, and then he's done with that one. But yeah, we're definitely going to... My dad's just sitting out there watching the storm. I cannot... I can't... Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I have very severe storm anxiety. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and play. I've drank more soda in the past, like, week than I have probably in the past, like, 6 months. Because I never drink soda anymore. I usually, like, I just drink water, really. That's the one healthy habit that I've been able to actually, like, keep up with. But Dad bought a bunch of, let's just get everyone into bed really quick. But Dad bought a case of Coke cans, and we didn't, for the 4th of July, and we didn't drink all of them, and so I've just been... Every day at night at dinner, I have been reaching in there. No, we're not doing Talk Like a Pirate Day. I don't want to do Talk Like a Pirate Day. Oh no, Talk Like a Pirate Day was awful. Too bad. Okay. But yeah, I think he doesn't have work today. Yeah, he has work in 24 hours. He needs to perform surgery on one more patient. And then he's already level 7. He actually was level 8. He was a medical specialist. But I demoted him 1 because I thought that he should have to wait. Hello, B. Hi. I was talking about how there's a very scary looking storm outside right now. Like my dad came in and was like, "Did you see the storm?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." But yeah, we're just kind of playing with Oliver-Chase right now. And the first thing we're going to be doing is we are going to... Oh, he's got to get to level 7 of research and debate. That's the last thing he needs to do. But since he doesn't have work today, we are going to try and win the love of our life back. But there are actually a couple options for what we do today. So I wanted to get Oh, what's this? Resume fish yakisoba, I guess. But I wanted to get people's opinions on what we do next. So I also want... Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I had a thing happen in my game where, like, some of the pictures... What the... So I've had a thing in my game where some of the pictures have, like, gone black. However, that's a new one. This picture... This is Imogen, my Gen 4 heir, and her Uncle Sam. So this picture was taken. Like, I recognize this picture. But it was taken, like, over a year ago in real life. Probably about 2 years ago in real life. And many, many more years than that in game. So I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, I'm going to have to, It looks like most of them are fine. This was a picture of Ethel. So even though it's sad, like I am kind of sad, then it's not a huge deal if it's blocked off or blacked out. It looks like most of the pictures are fine, except for these ones that Lila took. So I'll just open up. I had a backup save for this save file when I realized that this became an issue, and I'll go in and I'll pull up the house from that save file and I'll plonk it down, and all the pictures should be correct in that one. But I'll do that after stream today. Yeah, that is a new one. That is a new one. I have not seen that one before. But anyway, I have a couple... there are like a couple options for what we do today. So what is definitely happening today is what is definitely happening now, like today in game, is we are going to go give Misty a bouquet. However, after that, we have a couple options. So if you recall, he has got a friend. Let me find her. Here we go. Rachel. Seen the black picture thing a few times, but never the pictures changing. I've never seen that either. That's a weird one for sure. And you can see it kept the sepia. Like if you can actually, this is helpful because I actually named the picture. Like these are some of the photographs Lila took, and this picture was called Blessings in Sepia. And you can see that the picture's in sepia, so it kept the filter. It just changed the picture. So that's weird. I don't know, man. But anyway, Oliver-Chase's friend Rachel has been engaged to her high school sweetheart Jason, basically since their like sophomore year of college. And I thought that it would be nice to finally get them married. We're not going to do like a full wedding. It's basically just going to be everyone dresses up and we take some pictures. And I'll like add Rachel into the household really quickly and like actually get them married, and then I'll just move her right back out. So we could do that. But we don't have to do that today. I would like to do that sometime soon, but we don't have to do it today. Okay, that one's fine as well. Yeah, so we don't have to do it today. But I just would like to do it soon. Also, a couple other things. I did some maintenance. I had to do maintenance to try and fix this picture glitch that's happening, because like I said, that was happening in a couple... It happened in Legacy House, and it also happened in, like, a couple... It's happened in every lot in the game. The entire world is now, like, infected with whatever this bug is. Luckily, there aren't that many locations where the pictures being blacked out matters. It's this house, Legacy House, and, this house, Legacy House, and, Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good at all. That's not good at all. Okay, give me a second to try and figure this out. But yeah, okay, so it looks like it applies to pictures that were in their inventory too, which is not good. Yeah, like, look at this one. This is Felicity and Ty from Generation 12. This one is Buttercup and Sosuke. This one is Abraham and Dahlia. This is Dakota and Siobhan, Gen 3. So Gen 12, Gen 14, Gen 11, Gen 3. Lux and Caden, Gen 5. Mateo, Gen 12. Summer and Travis, Gen 1. Cairo and Winona, Gen 2. Quentin and Julia, Gen 1 and 2. That's Mateo. That's Jolene. Or Jolie Beauregard. Hayden, Gen 6. Look at that. What is happening? This is so weird. They've just all been scrambled. With other, it's... Okay. I mean, I would say, like, I can try and fix this after... Let's pull out a couple of these that, like, are the actual correct picture. Like, this is this one's correct. This one's Makoto and Oliver-Chase. So, like, this one's correct. Are there any other ones that are correct? That's Jolie, again, Tane's wife, so Gen 9. I mean, if that's Dizzy and Romeo. I mean, I guess if nothing else, this is a fun little look down memory lane. I just wish it wasn't at the expense of my pictures. His graduation portrait. Okay, yeah. We're definitely gonna have to... Are any of these correct? This one's correct. That's Oliver-Chase. And the rest are wrong. Okay. This is so weird. Like, even if they didn't go black, they're still not the right picture. This is so This is so weird. Okay. All right, so I guess the easy way to do this. Actually, you know what? This should be pretty easy because I think the version here. Okay, I'm sorry. We're totally like getting sidetracked on like what the actual goal. I'm not gonna save. We're just gonna exit. I'm sorry that we're getting so sidetracked off of what the actual goal of this episode was. But I've got to figure out this whole picture thing. I've got to make sure that everything is like okay. Let me really quickly check. I'm going to check Misty's house as well. Make sure that the photos in Misty's house are correct. I literally hate this glitch so much and it's been happening for so long. It's never happened to me before. Like, I've never seen this. But yeah, let me check and see if, it started raining, sorry. Let me go check and see if Misty's photos are okay. They are not, but that's okay. I actually have, like, Veronica and Devin, Jin 10, Sosuke, Jin 14. Hold up. Has this, like, just started happening, or... I'm gonna go check Legacy House. I'm gonna go see if Legacy House's photos are okay. This is gonna take, like, 5 minutes to load in, and I apologize, but this is very important. Of all the saves that this could have affected, I checked, like, my save file, and my save file is okay. It's just the Bragg save, it looks like. Like, this specific one, the current Bragg save. Oh, hello. A screen turned white for a second. Always concerning when that happens. I wonder if it's a mod thing. Like... I mean, it probably is. Okay, those all look right. Yeah, like you'll recognize some of these pictures. This looks fine. Like, all of these make chronological sense. It looks like it's reset some of the frames, but that's okay. Resetting from some of the frames is fine. Yeah, this all looks correct. Yeah, like, remember? We had this one. This one appeared. No. The graduation photos don't save. The graduation photos glitch out and they don't come back because it's connected to the sim and the sim technically doesn't exist in this save. Okay, well that sucks. That's not the worst thing, though. Like, so Oliver-Chase's graduation photo is completely borked then, because I can't import the graduation photo from a different save. What I might do is see if I can take a picture, like a photo of the photo, and then use that instead. I might try doing that. But yeah, everything else looks okay. Like, are all of these pictures of Sage? Yes. Yes, all of these pictures are of Sage. Speaking of the Tina Day challenge, try hard right here. Yeah. Well, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and take a photo of the photo and then use that instead, just so that we have something there. But yeah, all of the graduation photos from Bragg Legacy are now gone. But those are the only ones. All the other ones are okay. And if those are the only ones that are messed up, then I can live with that. I can live with that, especially because I do have them in another save. So even though I can't have, like, I will have to find a workaround, but I do still have them. Yeah, let's check Winona really quick. Okay. So these ones seem to be correct. These ones do seem to be correct. Well, yeah. This is kind of a bummer, but it's okay. Again, this is something that I can work with. I'm glad that I had the presence of mind to get that save file, or to get that like open up a like reload a backup save when I did. Yeah, the other photos are fine. The other photos are fine, and those are the main ones. In my off time, like tomorrow, then I'm gonna try and hey Jed, I missed you too, buddy. In my off time, I'm going to try. Here we go. Yeah, Bragg Legacy 2 recovered. Let's play. Then I'm gonna try and get those photos of the grad photos, and then I will make a room, import them, which is what I'm about to do. Are all the pictures good here? At least this, I mean, I guess if we're looking on the bright side, this gives me an excuse to clear out all the photos in the inventory. Yeah, look, blessings in sepia. There it is. But yeah, so these ones are all fine. So I'm going to save this lot. It's got 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, I think. No, we're just going to save a new one. Oh, no. Okay. But Oliver-Chase's photos are not... I had already taken them down in this save. So... yeah, so, like, there's his graduation photo. Okay, but they seem to be fine in this one. So here's what I'm going to do. This is how I import saves normally, or photos normally, is I just go into build mode. I build a room. And then I delete the walls and the ceiling. And now I go through and I pull out all of the photos that I want. So I've got them all framed. That makes it easy. Okay, so that's one section. Two sections. Again, I'm not going to bother with this one because I've tried this before and it doesn't work. Sucks to be OC. Well, it looks like we're going to get them all back. And now we are going to go back into build mode and we're going to move them all onto that wall that is a room. Let me... Come on, keyboard. Come on. There we go. bb.move objects on. And I would normally, I'm sorry that I'm doing this like on stream. This is usually like a legacy maintenance thing that I would be doing. I think it's going to have to be a bit bigger. However, I want Oliver to move today. And we're going to need to have all of his pictures ready for when he moves. He's got a lot more, guys, help me remember to take more portrait pictures of him, because he's got a lot of landscape, photos. Very few portrait photos. That's usually how it goes, I've found. When I take legacy photos, I usually have more landscapes than portraits. Hi, Lily. Okay, so we've got those. I had a big old glitch happen in my game that messed up a bunch of the photos, which, of course, is not good. So now we've got to go in and fix it. And now let's grab these as well. Okay, so now that we've got all the, we know how important pictures are to you. Yeah. And I mean, this is like this is like if you guys ever want to import photos into your saves. So for instance, something that what I often do is, like with Misty, then I wanted to have pictures of Misty from throughout her life. And so in a separate save, I created, like, these different versions of Misty and Joanne and, like, a version of her dad. And I, like, messed with the seasons and I did all of this stuff so I could get, like, a variety of nice pictures of her. And this is how I did it. So if you guys ever want to do the same thing, then this is the best way to do it. But yeah, okay, so hopefully this should be good enough. And then if there are any other photos that I missed that need to be imported, I think I'm just gonna let the photo of Ethel go. I'm sorry, Ethel, I love you, but I'm just gonna let it go. I don't think any of the other ones were affected though. Oh no, what happened to the ones here? I mean, I guess it's not a big deal because those ones I do remember were unaffected. But, are they... Oh, they're here. Wait, no, they're not. That one's here. Oh, here we go. Oh, and this one's just sized up. Oh. Is this one not on here? No, it is. Okay. Well, I'll just stick that one right there. But okay, yeah. So We are going to... I'm just going to exit to main menu because I don't want anything to be touching this safe. I want this one to stay pristine. Okay, let's load the game. I guess now is a good time to show you guys a bit of what I did, though. So yeah, I did a little bit of legacy maintenance. And I did a lot of it with Lucas. So with Lucas, you're going to see that I got him and Carly together. I put him and Carly together. So the two of them are dating. She's living with him right now. Yeah, they're dating. They also have outfits ready for the wedding, which again will be between Rachel and Jason. And there's a little wedding set up in Magnolia Blossom Park that I was just going to use. So again, at some point we can do that. Excuse me. And I think that that's about it. I don't think that much else happened. But let's go back into Strangerville. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I, like, need to get from this house. Here, let's just go into build mode really quick. See if there's anything I, like, need to get from this that isn't in this other version of the house. But it all should still be there. Yeah, all of those are right. Yeah, Lily, we found this really weird glitch where, like, I noticed it over here. So, like, the photos were turning black, which I had seen that before. I wanted them together. Yeah. I mean, I figured I was already playing as him, so I was like, I'm just gonna get them together. I imagine my headcanon is that they hooked up on graduation night. And I've been together since. But yeah, but yeah, Lily, this is Imogen, who is my Gen 4 heir, and her Uncle Sam, and we are on Gen 17. So, like, this picture was in this save, but it's from 13 generations ago. And everything else seemed fine. Yeah, everything else seems fine. But unfortunately, like, all of the photos in their inventory were messed up. So, I mean, it's okay. Like, it's not, like, I was able to, like, because I had that other, save file already, then I was able to fix it, but it still was kind of a bummer. So let's just put it down furnished. Make sure that this works. Oh yeah, like, what was that picture? Who knows? Yeah, so this one is never gonna work because that's a graduation photo. And graduation photos only work within the context of, like, their original, in the context of their original save file, but I'm going to try and find workarounds for that later. All of this looks fine. All this looks fine. Oh, yeah, we've got Ethel. We've got the correct... Oh, yeah, I didn't need to grab these. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and take a picture of the graduation photo in the save file where it works, and then I'm just going to use that instead. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do that after stream. Okay, everything seems fine. Yeah, the issue was that all of the pictures in Oliver-Chase's inventory were borked. But so that's why I was grabbing all of those. So here we go. So now we've got that. But yeah, you can see that the pictures transfer over in between, like, from the gallery. So, like, I should theoretically, I'm probably just gonna sell all of the photos in his inventory. Because as me and B saw, they were all messed up. Like, he had all of the Bragg, like, all 17 generations of Bragg in his pocket with how messed up those pictures were. So I'm probably just gonna sell all of them. And then we'll have these ones instead. But yeah, like, Lily, like, this is Gen 3. This is Dakota and Siobhan Fires. And one of his pictures, for whatever reason, transformed into that. This is Travis Scott and Liberty Lee, who were from Generation 1. And for whatever reason, it got transformed again. But yeah, so weird. And yeah, you can see his graduation portrait is also bugged. My saves barely make it to 10 before my game cannot. I mean, it looks like maybe this is maybe this is the game's way of telling me to stop. Not even to 10 lately. I had to transplant Vision to a new save because it got so bad. Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't seen you do Sims in Bloom for a while. I haven't seen any updates on that one. Yeah, wasn't that Gen, like, 5 or 6? Taking a break? That's fair. Okay. Yes. Okay. Everything seems to be in order now. What is CLC? I remember, like, I know what you're talking about, but what is CLC? Alright, let's just get everybody to go to bed. And then I'll fix Misty's later. Career Legacy Challenge. Oh. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm kind of doing a Career Legacy Challenge. And I'm going to start deleting some of these photos. Oh, her fish yakisoba got deleted. Oh, well. Main gen goal is a career completion, usually one extra thing, but you randomize the career, number of children, and monies. Yeah, it sounds like fun, from what I've seen of you doing it. Why do these all of a sudden seem fine? Okay, these ones aren't fine. There's there's Julia. Gen 2. Winning her Starlight accolade. I don't know what this one was. It was framed, so it was important, but I don't know what it was. That's Jolie and her dad. That's Romeo and Dizzy. That's Jolie again. Don't know who that is. That's Imogen. That's Romeo and Mateo. That's Bailey. That's Hayden. That's Blank. That's Romeo and Alexander. That's Julia. So weird. That's Mateo. And the rest are right. I don't know who this is. Who is this? That's Jolie too. Okay. Oh. I feel bad selling his graduation portrait, but it's worthless to me now. Okay. So, I have a question for you guys. Now that we've got all that sorted out, it only took 45 minutes. But now that we have got all of that sorted out, there are a couple ways that we can that this can go today. The first thing we're going to be doing is Oliver-Chase is going to be giving a bouquet to Misty. He has already made one. He made this one, but you can see that it's poor quality. And I do imagine that this perfectionist is not going to be happy with a poor quality bouquet, especially if he feels like, you know, the love of his life is on the line. So I was thinking that maybe we could try and have him make another one. However, so no matter what, I do think he's gonna go and try and make another one. However, me and B at the end of the last stream both kind of liked the idea that he starts to make another one, but Misty arrives and sees the crappy one that he made, and like sees what he's trying to do and like stops him and is like, I love this crappy one. So what do you guys think we should do? Should we have him try and make a better one? That was lightning. Should we have him try and make a better one, or should we just give the poor quality one to Misty? I'm gonna get rid of a couple of these. I'm gonna get rid of that too. And that. And that. And that. And this. Yeah, I've got storms. I was saying at the beginning of stream, I don't see the scary storm clouds anymore, but it was very scary storm clouds before. I like him trying and her stopping him. I like that too. Then let's do it, shall we? Okay, so let's do it like this then. Let's travel. We're gonna take Misty with us. I'm a little bit worried that she's gonna not like the fact that it's a poor quality one. Veggie burgers? I had beef stroganoff. It was very good. Nana makes good beef stroganoff. Okay. Alright, Misty, you stay right there. Just for now. So let's set the scene here a little bit. So he's got this one right here. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It looks fine. I want you to jog up here. And then we're going to go here together. No, I don't want to talk to anybody. And specifically, I want to go here together. So it can be like... And then we're going to make an arrangement all... And we're going to start it. Or we'll start this other one. Oh, wow. Misty came the wrong way. Oh, she caught him! She's like, what you doing? And he was like, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Oh, but look at the way she's looking at the bouquet. Look at the way she's looking at it. She's like, Oliver. Is that a Starry Night bouquet? Let's do it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Misty, get back! Get back! Where are you going? Why are you just standing there? Okay, here, she's coming back. Oh, did he chicken out? It looked like he chickened out. He was like, no, this is stupid. She's gonna hate it. She's not gonna hate it. Just try. Mom, not now. I love this. I love Misty mostly. Yay! She's like, I brought a flower for you too. Misty gave Oliver-Chase a gift, along with a thoughtful message. Every day we share together, we're creating our own fairy tale. I look forward to our happily ever after. I think the romance is back on. I think it's safe to say the romance is back. No, don't you dare leave. Don't you dare leave. Yeah, you give her a rose. Kiss her hands. Come on, come on. Seduce, no! Compliment her appearance. Oh. Go away. Extra far behind today? Don't share single and loving it tips. It was dumb that you got that one anyway. Check her hotness. What, Mom? No, I don't think you should try for a baby. Leave me alone. I'm busy winning back the love of my life. Look at how quickly, like, they were ready. Can sweet talk. No, 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 come back, come back, come back. I think the lifestyles are fun sometimes, but they need to be tuned. Confess attraction. Be like, I never stopped loving you. You're standing very far apart. That worked. Okay. I'm just trying to get them, like, out of the red. There we go. Oh. Look at them. Yeah, they're back together. Oh. Med check. Go away, random child. What? What just happened? What was that, sir? Okay, she was like, okay, let's stop. A little bit too much romance. Let's all calm down. Need to be tuned. Like, Sims shouldn't get people personalized because they talk to their family and one other person. That's the worst one. That is the worst one. $57. Have you really not lost weight? You've been working really hard. Poor guy. Okay, but yeah, so maybe she's like, okay. A little bit too much. We're in public. But maybe he can be like... But she's like, but I do... I mean, honestly, he seems more embarrassed by it than she does. Can we, like, ask for reassurance? Yeah, be like, I'm sorry. And she's like, it's okay. But I think that maybe we should, like... Maybe we should, like, try and talk a little bit more about this. Like, go on... Like, I think that we need to definitely set some... If we're going to try this again, and I would like to try it again, I think we need to set some boundaries. And he's like, yeah, why don't we... In fact, I have an idea of, like, a great way for us to talk about it a bit more. He's like, what if we go on vacation? And she's like, what? And he's like, yeah, let's go on vacation. I'm a doctor. I make a ton of money. So, like, I know there's a really nice place in Brindleton Bay that we can go to. And we can just go there for, like, a couple days. And we can kind of, like, figure out if we want to get back together and stuff. And I bet she's like, you know what? Let's do it. I want to do it. Oh, failing to complete your resolution. I mean, you look fine. You honestly didn't even need to lose weight. But yeah, so now the question becomes, I like the idea of them doing that. You can see, yeah, you can look. They're broken up. They're just good friends right now. However, the love has definitely... I mean, I think it's... we don't have any romance, but considering the fact that this was, like, an almost fully red bar before this, considering the fact that this was almost a fully red bar, I think that we're doing pretty good. I think that we are... That there's definitely some attraction and romance back between them. But do you guys want to go on the vacation with Misty now? Or do you want to have the Rachel and, if you want to have, like, that wedding first? It looks like... When do you work? Okay, yeah, so he's going to be taking off a couple days no matter what. So maybe... Do you guys want to just, like, try and do the wedding now? Like, we could just do the wedding now. It'll be like a nighttime wedding, but that's okay. Right, let's go ahead and send him home. But that did definitely go well. So, you can definitely tell moms that it went well and their baby boy has kind of made up for for his stupidity. But yeah, what would you guys like to see right now? Would you like to do like a little wedding with friends? Rachel's been engaged for long enough. Okay. You can go to work. Or we could go to the romance festival. We could also go to the romance festival. No, it's already, like, set up in Willow Creek. Okay, so in that case, let's invite over... That's Lila. Let's invite over Rachel, and I'm going to add her to the household. And then Rachel's going to plan the wedding itself. And then after this, you know, Rachel and her husband are going to go on their honeymoon, and we are also going to go on vacation. All right. Get your butt in here, Rachel. So you guys can see that her, and she should know everybody. She doesn't know Carly. I did invite Carly. Let's really quickly, or I did get, I have it so that Carly is like wearing something cute. MC cheats. Summon sim. Carly Winston. Oh. Okay, never mind. Carly's not coming. Sorry, Carly. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and plan wedding event. I really wish that someone would make a mod that put base game weddings back in the game. The only one that did that was Carl Sims 4. Like Carl Sims 4's My Wedding Stories mod. But it did not... He's not updating it anymore. Okay, so yeah. So we've got Rachel and Jason. We don't have any... I'm not going to bother with any of that. We're just going to invite some people. So... Do you actually know all these people? Oh, there's Carly. Weird that you can invite Carly, even though you don't know her. But let's invite everybody. Oh god, it doesn't save. Okay, well... Misty, Lorraine, Oliver-Chase. Okay. It's just gonna be a kiss. Dress code, polished. Let me edit both of your outfits, because I gave them, but it has to be their first formal outfit. I think it's the same. It's the same dress. So that's her wedding look. Rachel is so cute. Who would have thought a girl with basically Bob Pancake's face, but Eliza Pancake's hair and skin tone and eye color would be so cute? You too, Jason.
What a cute day.
Alright, and then it is going to take place at Magnolia Blossom, and boom, here we go. Hopefully this will actually put everybody in their formal wear. It did! And look at how cute Misty's maid of honor look is. Oh, it looks like Carly didn't come. But yeah, so basically everybody's here. I can see Bob is not here yet. But this is Rachel's future mother-in-law, Lorraine. So and then this is the actual groom. This is Jason. I kept meaning to introduce him, and then I forgot. So, but let's just we're gonna put everybody in a group together. Call off the wedding. Okay. We're not gonna do that though. Come on, everybody. Let's all go over here. I'm not going to try much with this wedding. I do want to have a really big, beautiful wedding with, yeah, everybody, we'll try Please Take Your Seats. I'm not expecting it to work. But let's exchange vows and kiss. Okay. Well, that worked. I also really wish I could take these streamers down. Yes! Carly's bored, but... Aww. Oh, cute. Yay! Oh, congratulations! Wow, that was so easy. Oh, I can't believe that worked. That worked so well. Okay, I want to get a picture of Lucas and Oliver-Chase, and then Rachel and Misty, because Misty's the maid of honor. Oops. Actually, is there a prettier spot? We can do it in front of the fountain. But yeah, okay, well, I don't know about the rest of my wedding stories, but that worked incredibly well. Take a picture with Misty Dove. And they all got up. Well, except for Misty, who I actually need to get up. Is she talking to OC? No, she was talking to Jason. Misty, come on. What is happening there? Okay, so some of them get up, some of them don't. Let's try this again. Take picture with Misty Dove. Here she comes. Oh, yes, there she is. Oh, Rachel's so cute. Yeah, that one looks better. Okay. Then we are going to grab one of these, frame them, and then we'll give this one to Misty when we move in with her. I'm just going to put that in Oliver-Chase's inventory for now. And now I'm going to go here. Oliver, I want you to take picture with Lucas. And you change into a swimsuit. Dummy. Okay, it's okay. I've got MCC. And we're definitely going to go portrait, because as we discovered earlier, there is a severe lack of portrait photos of Oliver-Chase. This one's kind of silly. I like it. This one's also silly. This one looks very much like the batch party type photo. We'll do that. Okay. And there we go. So let's get these back. Where did Misty go? I'm gonna have Rachel come over here and grill us a big old plate of hamburgers. I'm sorry I'm making you doing this at your own wedding. But I'm not actually. Oh, we could play... We could play Castles and Cryptids if we wanted to. In fact, I wonder if there's a Castles and Cryptids... No, a gathering has not started, but I forgot that I put a Castles and Cryptids table on this lot. But let's go talk to Not Carly. Let's go talk to Misty. Carly. Carly, I love you, but I kind of want to talk to my best friend right now. My best friend and the love of my life, please. Can we, like, maybe go over here? Like, chat here? Call off the wedding. Oh, I could give a speech. Maybe do that later. I could share some astronomy knowledge. That's cool. Can we kiss her hands? Oh, Rachel's having a great time. Good. It is her wedding. I hope she would have a good time. Y'all, I didn't tell them to do that. Y'all, you guys saw the options I clicked. I did not tell them to do that. I mean, they're not really looking at stars. Oh. I didn't tell them to do that. Can we kiss her hand? Oh wait, that's what we were already going to do. But they really want to stargaze. We can stargaze afterwards. I want to... There are other things I want to do. We're back in the pink. Let's all... Are you still not done with these burgers? Girl! Oh, but Lucas and... Lucas and Rachel are having a fun time together, though. I feel like they're talking about, like... Remember that time that we, like, almost dated in high school? And Rachel's like, oh my god, yes. Thank God we didn't, am I right? And he's like, yeah. I love you, but not like that. Oh, look, the entire... Oliver, get your butt over here. The entire CNC gang is over here chatting. Don't talk to them. Talk to your buddies. Oh my god, I live for this friend group, y'all. Oh, and I want to tell you to go to try and get your dream, ask about your dream job. What are you doing? He's got a culinary arts degree. What is your current career? Because I want to tell you to pursue your dream job. Oh, here it is. Ask about career. Here, why don't you... Can you, like, call it a meal? Let's all grab a serving together. He's unemployed. I want to get him to pursue his dream job. Ask Lucas to pursue his dream job. There we go. Rachel does not want to work. Rachel, like, she's a bit of a trophy wife. She's gonna, like, be the mom. She's gonna be a stay-at-home mom. What's this? Watched a wedding. Oh, nothing like a wedding to put a smile on Oliver-Chase's face. That's so cute. Oh, hey, Bob. And then Carly's over here. I also want to get Carly to pursue her dream job. Go over here and ask Carly about her career. Interesting idea, Oliver-Chase. I've been pondering what would give the most satisfaction in my work life. I'll let you know what I decide soon. I should honestly, actually probably be waiting to do this with Misty because this is, like, important for Misty's, like, aspiration. So maybe I'll wait to do it with Carly. If Lucas becomes a criminal, that's gonna be so funny. Alright. Did you have enough to eat? You didn't grab any food? Aw, rip. Why don't you go use the bathroom, and then you can come over here and buy a sandwich. And I think we're gonna go ahead and say that the wedding is done. Yes, and I want you to move in with them. Yeah, like she wants a big happy family. Her husband is making pretty good money. I imagine that he's like a banker or something. And I think that they let like Rachel and Jason want like the very traditional like American life, like American dream life. That's kind of what I imagine for them. Yeah, like he's a professional bodybuilder. Never mind. He's not a banker. He's a professional bodybuilder. But yeah, I imagine that that's kind of like the vibes they want to go for. So now I just need her to ask if they should try for a baby so I can say yes. But this is good to note that I mean, I didn't try anything else with my wedding stories, but the things I did try went well. But yeah, so Rachel, I'm going to really quickly jump into Cass. Actually, you know what? It should change her name to Rachel Blank pretty soon. But I need to find that setting in MCC and turn it off because I want Lila to be Lila Larimar. I don't want her to be, yeah, I want Lila to be Lila Larimar. I don't want her to be Lila Bragg, which she is right now. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Oliver-Chase go to work tomorrow. And then I think we're going to move in with Misty. Because, I mean, I'm going to move in with her anyway because that's going to make it easier for me to just play as both of them while we're on vacation. Don't do that. But, well, okay, now you already made them, so I guess sure. Keep making your hamburgers. Yeah, everyone's heading home now. It is midnight, so. Oh, you didn't even need to do that. There's a hamburger right here. That's delicious. Oh my god, there's a vampire. She's a teenager. Please stop flirting with her. He does think she's reasonable, though. Pearl's cool. But yeah, maybe don't talk with the flirty teenager. Here, finish your burger. And then we're gonna go home, because you've got work tomorrow. You got work in 7 hours, my dude. I mean, you could always just roll up to their house and be like, yo, you should have a baby. They'll straight up be like, yeah, sure, I'll ask my spouse. I'll do that with Misty. If they don't, I'm gonna do it with Misty. Because Misty has a neighborhood confidant aspiration. So she's gonna need to, like, do a lot of, like, neighborhood influencing. Which is why I didn't tell Carly to pursue her dream job. Because I'm like, oh, I should wait to do that. Alright, I want you... First of all, put that in the fridge. And then let's go to bed. You're also tired, Posey. And I am ready for him to move out of his parents' house. I think everybody involved in this situation is ready for him to move out of this house. Yeah, I'm gonna let Lila eat really quick. And then you go to bed too. Med time? Oh, I need to take mine too. Oh, dude, you can sleep in. I do want you... Oh, it's Flower Day. I'm gonna just delete it. I don't really want to deal with Flower Day today. Let me take my medicine really quick too. Is this the... Yeah, this is the lithium. I have one pill that I should only take once, I only take once a week. It's like a vitamin D. Apparently I'm like severely deficient in vitamin D. And so they gave me like this like super powerful vitamin D pill. And it's like so powerful that you only take it once a week. You don't take it every day. Welcome back, Bia. I'm taking my meds now. But these two, I take every day. Okay. I want you to open this up, and I want you to pack this into a sack lunch so you can take it to work. I have an alarm set up. I mean, you guys heard it earlier. Whenever, like, when that alarm goes off at 9 and I say med check, like, that's what it's for, but I just forget. Okay, and now we're gonna put that, why can't I put that in his inventory? Can adults not take sack lunches? I'm gonna be very... Go away. I'm gonna be very upset if adults can't do sack lunches. Because I had the whole adorable idea that Misty makes little sack lunches for Oliver-Chase when he goes to work. Like, it's not letting me put it in his inventory. Usually you just put this stuff in the inventory. I thought they could too. Here, can you put it away? Oh, no, you need to go to work. Okay, well. It's just too bad then, I guess. Unpack it. It's not, why aren't you making him go to work? Okay, stop eating it, and we're just gonna put it in your inventory. And now can you please go to work? Are you not gonna let me go with him? I need to perform surgery, dang it. Okay. Well, this is dumb. This is a waste of time. Sure. Yeah, Automod made that one weird. Graduation ceremony? You've already graduated. You have a diploma and an empty an empty graduation photo. Oh yeah, Erwin was Lila's bestie. He helped us defeat the mother plant. Alright. Is there anything that we need to take before we leave? I don't think so. I think we've got everything. Oh dear. Okay, cool. How have you guys been today? I'm so mad because I need to go into work with him so I can perform surgery on patients. So, like, this was such a waste of time. I mean, it doesn't matter. I have, like, he is very high up in his career, so I have got plenty of time. And he, like, I think he's, like, halfway through young adulthood. Yeah, he's, like, he's almost halfway through young adulthood. So, like, we've got plenty of time to work on things with him. And I also think it's going to be a good chunk of time before... I also think it's going to be a good chunk of time before him and Misty have a baby. Because him and Misty are going to do IVF. Because they are both kind of asexual. Like, I think that he's had sex before. Or he's woohooed before. And I think he would happily do, like, or maybe not happily, but he would definitely do it again to, like, have the baby. But Misty does not want to woohoo, like, at all. So they're going to do IVF, and I'm either going to download the Woohoo Wellness mod, and do it that way, or I'm just gonna have them try for baby and just scooch it away and say that they did IVF. Because it's the same result either way. And now I've just got to sit here and wait for him to be done with work. I'm so mad. So he's got work. He has work every other day. He doesn't work on he works on Sunday, has Monday off, works Tuesday, has Wednesday off. Works Thursday and Friday, and then does he also work Saturday? No, and then has Saturday off. So, yeah, these next few days are the best days for us to go on vacation. So he brought home some money. And I think what I'm going to do is he has everything that he needs. So I'm going to call... I'm going to travel with Misty. Oh, I'm sorry, Lily. Let's just go to the Central Park. Oh, hello. So yeah, let's chat with her for a minute. Check her hotness. I mean, we are in our doctor gear. Gotcha. How are you doing? Okay, my keyboard is doing okay. And Oliver can be like... Let me take you to Brindleton Bay. And she's like, okay. And we are going to move in together. So, Oliver-Chase had about 10K. I've been kind of keeping track, and he had about 10K. And then Misty, I imagine I imagine Misty probably had about 9K as well. Like, I don't think she makes as much money in her job. So I'm just gonna not transfer any money over, and I'm just gonna let them have this, like, 20,000. And that's gonna be, like, the money that they both have. Like, that's both of their savings together, is kind of the idea. I don't remember how much the house that I want them to get is. But we can try out. I've been watching a YouTuber, D-Sims. I love her. I've been watching her recently. Here, let's bring both of you here. But yeah, I've been watching her a lot recently. From Successful Romance with Unflirty Sim. Oh, why can't they just take it slow and steady? I can do a little bit of Flower Fest things with her right now, I guess. But yeah, I've been watching D-Sims, and I love her, and she has, honestly, the amount of mods that she has in her game is, like, kind of overwhelming to me, to the point where, like, sometimes it makes it a little difficult to watch because I just feel so overwhelmed. But she had this one mod that was like a realistic real estate mod, and it was so cool. Like, you did a full on, where is this one? Dove photo wall. Here we go. Like, you do a full on. So weird. You do, like, a full-on, like, negotiation battle and stuff. And it's so cool. But yeah, so you could see there, I wasn't even worried about Misty and, like, Misty's photos, because I knew I had a room saved with all of them. So there they are. Cutie patootie. And now we've got a lot more as well. So let's go ahead and... Oh! It is in his inventory. Okay, weird. It's stressful, but it's cool. I really like it. See if we can fit a couple more of these in here. Okay. There we go. So there are two little photo walls. Can also do some over here. Feel no stress just living my real life. I don't think I'll ever understand why people want to add it to their games. I mean, it's honestly not even that stressful. Like, from what I saw of it. But yeah, that specific mod I thought was cool. And I thought it was like really well made too. Guess we'll put these last two up here. Oh, that's not centered at all. That's pretty centered though. Okay, so I've been going for an hour and 43 minutes. I'm just gonna delete this. I guess let's both go and plan some outfits. Because we're going to be going to a beach, like a beach house in summer, so I feel like we're both going to need some special beach wear. Unfortunately, they still haven't made it so that you can swim in Brindleton Bay. Oh, here's her other outfit, by the way. I don't think it's shown it. But it's adorable, as always. Yeah, I really wish that they would make it so that you could swim in Brindleton Bay. I don't know why they haven't done it yet. Let's see. Where's the nifty knitting stuff? Here it is. Like that or that. She typically likes to wear green more, so maybe that. Or you know what, let's do this. Add a little bit of yellow. And then some like shorts. Can do this, add a little bit of purple. A little pop of purple. Get some sandals. Get her some cute purple nails. And then what is your... that one. No. Even though it does help you see her cute little sunflower earrings. So maybe if we add a hat to it. Do you just go full seasons? I do like the hat. But I think I want to change her hair back to what it was. Yeah. There we go. So there's one little beachy outfit. What's your swimwear? Cute. Then OC. Let's do the same for you. Take the Argyle socks off, my dude. Let's do like a polo. I think that's actually his hot weather wear. No. A polo and some like boating shorts. And some like boating shoes. Should I just give him a boating hat? Complete the ensemble. Nah, the boat hat. The boat hat's a little bit too much. But there we go. So now they both have little vacation looks. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't want to do the vacation yet. Like that's the logical next step. I've never seen that hat and I'm so sorry, but I kind of hate it. Oh, I like that hat. It's from Get Together. Like I kind of don't want to do the vacation. I don't know. I think that I kind of want to do it when there's more people around, but I also like I don't know that there's like I don't know a time when there's going to be more people around. Like it's Friday night. I feel like if people were going to be here, then like now is a pretty good time for them to be here. So I don't know. I guess now, though, would be a good time to actually, like, kind of meet Misty. So she needs, so I really, I don't think, besties, I don't think I like the new, you might have to, because I don't think they'll sleep in the same bed. Oh, that's true. That's true, B. I'm gonna have to get their romance up. Just gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that, too. But I'm gonna be honest, besties, I don't really like this style of aspiration. I prefer the, like, 4-stage aspirations. But this, I guess it does make it easier, because, like, I don't think that this is gonna be too hard for us to complete. But to give you a look at her skills, she's level 3 charisma, she's got some cooking, some cross-stitching, oh, I think I meant to make her higher level flower arranging as well. I also meant to make her... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, girl. She also is going to actually be in the floral designer, like, step. So she's a floral... So she is a floral designer. She's level 5. She's a petal placer. She wants to do the neighborhood confidant skill, and the 2 skills that we are going to be maxing with her are gardening and flower arranging. So she's at level 3 and 4 of each of those respectively. And I've got a couple places where she can, like, start working on that. I think I am going to place a bonsai tree in the apartment, but obviously this is a super tiny apartment, so there's not even any room for a flower arranging table. So, I placed one in the park, and that's where we're going to be doing our flower arranging, and working on that skill. But yeah, so you can see she's got a couple friends, mainly Lucas, Rachel, and Oliver-Chase. She also, of course, had her grandmother Joanne, who unfortunately has passed away. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think that in the, I think that the vacation house also only has 1 bed. Let's just do it. Let's take a vacation. Misty Dove. So let's go to Brindleton Bay, the best dog walking pass. For a trip that will truly impress your pup, nothing beats Cavalier Cove's sandy dog walking paths. Deadgrass Isle has the most creative spot for couples looking to spice up their love life. Okay. Come for the sea breeze, chatter, and lobster rolls. Stay for the cuddly local kitties. Oh my gosh, we're gonna totally have some lobster rolls while we are here. But yeah, so this is a, Miss Griffey built the initial lot, and then Lil Simsy renovated it. And then Lil Simsy renovated it to be like a cute little beach house. So we're gonna go head over here. And I like the idea of these guys. I want them to go on, like, a lot of vacations. Like, these 2 go on vacations pretty frequently. Oh, and clearly whoever owns this beach house heard that a couple was coming. Okay, yeah, there's only 1 bed. But that's okay. I think that's fine. One thing that I am kind of concerned about is there isn't a TV. So I'm not sure what they'll do for fun. And there was only 1 bed. Maybe they'll read. I can see these guys reading. Oh no, it's gonna be raining. It's gonna be raining almost the entire trip. Oh my gosh, that's what all of the guests at the hotel I work at. That's what they said for 4th of July weekend. What do you mean it's gonna be raining all weekend? I might cheat the weather, just so that they can have a little bit more time together. Trying to think of how I want to play this. Let me go to here. Let's ask her on a date. There is I unfortunately had to get rid of the fancy restaurant to place this lot. But there is a less fancy restaurant that's still cute. This one. So we'll go over there. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. When is it not raining in Brindleton Bay? Brindleton Bay is usually okay. Alright, I know most of the tables here are outside, but I think that there are, like, 1 or 2 upstairs. Yes. Let's go request this table. I know that it's 7 o'clock and that we're going to be here until midnight, and that's just something that I accept. What? Are you kidding? They're playing hip-hop music here? Can I never escape? Okay, I guess we couldn't reach that table for some reason. Oh, I don't think that they can reach up here because there's this, like, anchor. Let's just get rid of that. I think that fixes it. Okay, let's sit together. Get up, get away from the music. There we go. Alright, she's wearing one of her sweatery looks. So let's change our outfit. We'll wear this one. Oh, no, I meant to do this in MCC. Change outfit. We're going to change into this one. These two cuties. Alright, let's order for table. Let's get ourselves some wine. I like that the wine is cheaper than the iced tea. Every time I see someone in this world, it rains almost daily. I don't remember it being, like, too bad. Alright, let's get... How about you get a haddock sandwich, and you get a lobster roll. Let's... Oh, we want to tell our date a story. Okay. Let's tell her a funny story. But we wanna up the romance here so we can sleep in the same bed. Hello. Okay, they were just waiting for the waiter. She's like, I read in the pamphlet that the lobster rolls were really good. So can I have one of those? Give her some medical advice. Let's, have some deep conversations with your date. That actually is fitting. Because, you know, we're kind of deciding if we want to, like, continue being in a relationship or not. I mean, I think they both already know what they want to do, but, you know, the deep conversations are helpful. She's like, Oliver, I've forgiven you. So, don't be hesitant on my account. I feel like she calls him Oliver. I don't know if she calls him the entire, like, Oliver-Chase. I think she mainly calls him Oliver. Oh my god, I want them to have a baby. I know I just said it's probably going to be a while before they have a baby, but I want them to have a baby. I'm ready for Gen 18. It's nice that we have this table up here too, because we're all by ourselves. So, probably because it's super late. Oh, never mind. It was nice while it lasted. Sir! Sir! No. No, he did not just do that. He did not just do that. I don't know why he decided to do that, but it didn't happen. Sorry, I realized I got really quiet. I'm sorry about that. I'm just kind of focused. Alright, y'all. He insulted her! Also, no, they wouldn't want a baby right now. They're literally still trying to decide. No, he's having fun. They're literally trying to decide. Oh, no, that was bladder. Wrong thing. No, they're still, like, trying to decide if they actually want to be together or not. Ooh, Misty learned how to make a lobster roll. Where are you going? She still feels like he's moving too fast. Well, we need to take it a certain amount of the way so that we can actually sleep tonight in the same bed. Okay. Oh, she just flirted with him. She never flirts with him. He always does it. Alright, let's both go out here. Like, how romantic is this? Let's go here together. Oh, did you want dessert? I think she wanted dessert. No, we already gave up our table. No, where are you guys going? Alright, Oliver. It's okay, it didn't actually happen. It didn't actually happen. Look, we're asking her to be our girlfriend. And it's all romantic. It's out in the rain. Under the light of all of these little fairy lights. There we go. We have decided to rekindle our romantic relationship. Can we kiss in the rain? Yes, kiss in the rain. Oh, I love these two so much. Alright, you two, let's go home. And we had a gold medal date. Okay, so they should be able to sleep in the same bed now. Taking the long way home, I see. Oh, new partner. Cute. Alright, OC, what you doing? You, sir, need to use the bathroom and then take a shower. We can woohoo with her. We can woohoo with her, which leads me to believe that we should be able to sleep in the same bed. This is a very cute build, though. I'm a fan. We can, like, have, like, a fire tomorrow if we wanted. I'm gonna say they both had fun then, though. Alright, he is all good. And he is very tired. So, let's go to bed. Oh, and Misty got food poisoning. Can we auto lights this room? Are they gonna cuddle? Are they gonna cuddle? Please cuddle. I really want them to cuddle. No, they're not gonna cuddle. I mean, I guess it is still new. Although now I'm like, does my cuddle mod work? Do I need to update my cuddling mod? Here, Misty, why don't you make us some breakfast? Make us some eggs and toast. Wait, I thought it was summer. Why did I think it was summer? It's only spring. I heard you and Oliver-Chase started dating. Congrats on landing the new boyfriend. Thank you, Mrs. Blank. Unclean lobster. Yeah, so much for the lobster rolls being delicious here. Hello? Sure, I don't even know who you are. Oh, look how beautiful it is. Misty seems like the type to enjoy... Oh, it did get an update after the werewolves came out? Oh, yeah, I have not updated it, so I probably do need to... get it fixed then. But yeah, you seem like, Misty, the type to want to read a book like Untamed Treachery of the Heart. Why don't you come over here and rock? No, you're probably gonna get kind of hot. Well, actually, it is cool today, so maybe that's the right thing to wear. Why don't you read Untamed Treachery of the Heart? Ah. Fine. Look at that. She's like, Oliver-Chase is still asleep. It's a beautiful day. I've got this gorgeous view of the ocean. I've got a nice selection of saucy novels. Oliver-Chase is bored by the decor. But he's like, ooh, I smell eggs and toast. Is he gonna go sit out? Oh, no, why don't you come and, why don't you come sit on the rocking chair with her? Come and sit and rock. Oh, look at them. Can't you see them, like, being old and gray and doing this? Oh my god, can you guys believe that, like, these two are gonna die? Like, there is going to be a time when these two are old, and then they die. Feeling yourself? I'm glad. Attracted by an opposite? Oh. What's the sim profile? Oh, they both are enamored with each other because opposites attract. That's so cute. Here, maybe while she's reading, he's like, hey babe, if it's okay, I think I'm gonna go for a jog. And she's like, yeah, of course. Have fun. Good vibes. Yes! And he's just gonna run around. I really want to get them a cat, but I don't think the apartment has room for a cat. I should be doing what makes me happy, so I switch careers. Oh, what career did you get? Is it gonna tell me? No? Okay. Oh my god. B, you spoke it into the world and it became true. Well, just move that back. At least I remembered that that you guys wouldn't be able to see that. Cats are liquid, so there's always room. Well, there's room for the cat. I'm more worried if there's room for the litter box. Oh, what's this? Expert career consultant from aiding someone in a career change. Don't be proud of yourself for this one, Oliver-Chase. Don't be proud of yourself for this one. Are you feeling yourself? I love that for you, my confident son. Did you finish your book, Misty? She did. Now she's playing video games. My manifestation abilities are too powerful. I realized I've kind of done a lot of manifesting in terms of, like, the worlds that Sims is offering. Or, like, has made. Because, like, I really wanted a Japanese world. And then the next world that we got was, I wanted, like, kind of a Scandinavian type world. And then we got Eco Lifestyle, which isn't exactly Scandinavian, but, like, I can see it potentially having, like, a Scandinavian... Like, I can see the vibe being applicable to Evergreen Harbor. Like, a Scandinavian vibe. And then I really wanted a Japanese world, and we got one. And then I really wanted a Mediterranean world, and we got one. And then I really wanted a Midwestern town with a fair, and we got one. So my manifestation abilities are too powerful, apparently. Um, how about Oliver-Chase? Do you need to take a shower after that? No, but you do kind of need to go to the bathroom. Let's go with Misty. Why don't y'all... Can we put these in our inventory? No. Ugh. I guess we'll just... I want to, like, do it on the beach. I want to, like, sunbathe on the beach itself. But I guess we'll do it here. Yeah, why don't you guys just sunbathe in the nude? Like, you don't want tan lines. Oh, that's not what I meant. I don't think this is something that Misty would normally do, but she's feeling kind of playful. More like this angle. There we go. She like apply sunscreen. Go nature walking. Can we? Yeah, let's apply some sunburn protection to both of you. I don't want my babies getting burned. Oh, and he's getting relaxed. Okay, yeah, look at them. I'm proud of them. I love them so much. I'm glad they're having a nice time. He is sun-kissed. Okay, Oliver-Chase is good. Misty earned 245 on her day off. Perfect tan. Yes. Look at you, my man. Why don't you change into your vacay outfit? Yes, it is. It is oh, it is the side of the house that faces the road. It's okay. These are just prop cars anyway. Misty, you are also sun-kissed. Alright, let's get both of you guys into your vacation outfits. And then maybe we can go for a walk on the beach. Look at these cuties. I love them so much. They're so cute. Can both of you go nature walking? You can't. Okay, so only she can go nature walking. I guess it's because she's a gardener. Man, I really wish that they could swim. Like, it's so silly to me that they can't swim. I feel like that's something that, like, they really should have added in. There is a pool, though, so we can just go to the pool instead, I guess. Although, let's just, like, go for a little walk down to the pool. I wish that they could, like, do, like, the hiking interaction. So, like, they were, like, talking and stuff, but it's okay. But let's go down to the beach. The two of them. Maybe y'all can make a sand sculpture. That'd be cute. Oh, I cannot get over how cute these two are. I love them so much. Oh, sorry, I totally zoned out there. Like, I was on another plane of existence just then. Aww. Good job, guys. Let's get, you go over here. And then set up the tripod. Oh, God, that's not what I wanted you to do, dummy. Add camera. Oh, wait, actually, that is what I wanted you to do. What you doing? Just chatting. Let's get a photo together. Oh, she's so cute. Yes! Oh my gosh, wait, can we get the photo with, like, the lighthouse? Or the sandcastle? Yes, we can get a little photo with our sandcastle. That's so cute. Oh, I wish they were a little bit closer to it, but it's okay. I think that this is still cute. Maybe the bay is known to have really strong riptides. That's why they can't swim there. I'm still mad. Still mad. I'll just do all 10. All right, there we go. So we hung out at the beach. Let's go to the pool. Put down the inventory. Okay, I'm gonna really quickly go to save and manage worlds, and then there's like a country club that you can turn into a restaurant. So we are going to Sandcastle. Oh yeah, we did get the lighthouse in it, didn't we? Oh my gosh, that was such a good picture. I should have gotten that as a larger picture. I only did small ones, but I mean, I'm probably only going to use it as a small one, but I should have gotten a couple large ones too. Yeah, I'm going to change this into a restaurant. It is set up to be a restaurant. It just is by default a lounge. But yeah, this is meant to be kind of like the country club. So the poor concierge that they just had to call to get a reservation at this restaurant. Okay. I did see the bupper, but we don't want a bupper, we want a cat, because the cats are what give you feathers. The household has been changed to Dove because we moved in with her. Love that. Alright, let's ask her on another date. He's like, I got us reservations at the country club. At the yacht, sorry, not the country club, the yacht club. My bad. Very different things. Country clubs have golf. Yacht clubs have yachts and sailboats. Alright, I think what I would like to do first... Oh, I didn't, like, set what the menu is or anything. I guess we're about to find out. But I want to swim here together first. Like, I want to spend a little bit of time in the pool. Like, our reservation is at, like, 7. Have I told you that the rule at the hotel I used to work at was that there were no reservations at 7? Because everybody wanted a reservation at 7, so nobody got a reservation at 7. That was the rule. I want to splash her. Splash. There we go. Now can we kiss in the water? The fact that there are actually people who care about the difference makes me feel some kind of way. For the most part, like, people would ask, you know, like, can we eat at 7? And we would be like, oh, we don't have any availability at 7. But we have availability at 6:45 and 7:15. Is that okay? And they would be like, oh yeah, that's fine. But there were once or twice people who did not like that. Everybody wants 7. I like to eat earlier, so I never got it, but everybody wanted 7. Also, is this not a stunning screenshot? Like, look at this. Let's just be friendly with each other for a bit. I think it's sweet that he likes photography like his mom. Apologize? What do you have to apologize for? He was the one who's been weird. Brag about surviving food poisoning. She's like, is this restaurant also gonna give me food poisoning? Here, OC, why don't you swim laps? You peed in the pool. It's fine. Everyone does it. Why don't you go wash your hands a couple times to get your hygiene up, and then we shall request a table. And we'll change into our fancy clothes as well. Oh, I gotta be on the right sim, how about? Let's change into our fancy clothes. Alright, Oliver. You're done. Jog here. Here's your table. He's like, please change into actual clothes. It's okay. Oliver will do it too. Honestly, his normal attire is probably fine. Because he's the suit kid. Okay. Let's sit together. And order for table. Oh, weird. I thought I was gonna get wine. But, this place does not have it. I think it might be on the diner menu. That's okay. Is that guy okay? OMG. I don't think so. You know what? Maybe we'll say that they're feeling a bit playful, so they both get some root beer floats. And then they get root beer floats and steak. They had seafood last night. They're doing surf and turf. Let's express our fondness. Posey! Mom! Mom, I want a romantic vacation with my girlfriend. Let's joke about old times. Inside joke. I just don't want to, like, just be doing romantic interactions, even though I do want to get this romance up. But yeah, maybe he was like, remember that time we went on a date as teenagers and we got root beer floats? I kind of want a root beer float. And she's like, funny you should say that. I was thinking the exact same thing. And then he's just like, God, you're so beautiful. I was so dumb. Thank you for forgiving me. Can we do like I want to do one of these cute ones. Let's do like wait. Inadequately express fondness. That's so cute. That's so cute. Like maybe Oliver-Chase just did like a huge like confession about how beautiful she is and how lucky he is to have her and how much he loves her, and like she feels the exact same way about him, but she's just not good at it, so she's just like, yeah, you got really nice shoulders, Oh, we need one more joke. Let's do another inside joke. Alright. Eat and drink your food, y'all. Come on. She's doing her best. Alright, let's have some deep conversations. Alright, eat your steak. Eat your steak. Oh, or not. Eat your steak. Eat your steak. Drink your root beer float as well. Sounded like she just said stop being fruity. And I was like, never. Gold medal earned. She's like, I'm gonna eat my steak as soon as I pee. I have to go pee so bad. Here, Oliver-Chase, while she's peeing, he's like, can I, like, go out and swim more? And she's like, yeah, sure. That man just kicked over a trash can and has a bug attached to him, so clearly somebody's listening in. I want to get a picture of them. Ooh, can we, like, hang out around the fire, maybe? Can we do anything with the fire? No. Wait. Oliver-Chase, get out of the pool. Misty, get over here. Listen to romance music. Oliver, change back into your actual clothes. It's Posey, that's why she's here! He's a target. She had one final mission she needed to do. Are y'all ready for this? Are they gonna do it? Sir? If you weren't my if you weren't these two's daughter's future father-in-law, I would delete you. Also, can you two, like, please dance together? Can you guys please slow dance? I really want you to slow dance. Oh, they can't because they're stupid. Can I repair it? This is just her normal work. Here, Oliver-Chase, you go repair that. Misty, you come here and kneel and pay the bill. And then go here. Posey, if you're gonna kill this guy, can you hurry up so that we can slow dance? No, Posey, I'm sorry. I'm gonna ruin your mission. I'm sending him home. I'm C. Cass. Got it. It's 2 a.m. She's like, please, it's 2 a.m. And he's like, wait. I got this. Why won't you guys slow dance together? Why won't you slow dance together? I'm so upset. Why is... You're doing it down here? Okay. I mean, I guess this is still cute. They were like, there are too many people up there. We can hear the music from here. It's fine. Although, also, slow dancing is, like, glitched in my game because I do it for, like, 2 seconds. And then they stop. Like, they never do the full dance. Here we go. No! Oh my God. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. It's fine. Whatever. Slow dancing has never worked properly in my game. At least not in this save file. Yeah, it was so cute. I just wish they would do it for longer. Wait. No, Oliver-Chase. Quick. Quick, 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 quick. Open. Boom! We have started our feather collection. Oh, Misty, how did you get over there? Alright, I think I'm gonna end it after this, though. They got to go on a cute little vacation to Brindleton Bay. They're back together. They live together now. I think that next step... There was one more thing I wanted to happen. I think, like, tomorrow they'll, like, go into town. And then I think... Yeah, tomorrow's the last... No, today. Okay, I'm probably going to have them leave today. I don't think we need to spend another full day here in Brindleton. So I think I'm just going to have them, like, go into town tomorrow. Maybe, like, their rental, like, on the beach house ends... Oh, there it is. Now it's working. They just didn't do it last night. They're doing it now, though. Cute. He's snuggling into her. Oh, adorable. She probably smells good. Let's be real. But yeah, their rental on the cabin probably runs out tomorrow, like in a couple hours type thing. And so maybe they'll like go into town, get some lunch, and then head home. No, it's not raining. I'll do partly cloudy. I'll take partly cloudy, but it's not going to be raining. So Oliver-Chase is like, he's like, I got to take a shower. And then we can go home. Okay, they gotta pay bills when they get home. That's fine. Oliver, I also want to grab these photos. Cute. Look at the little, this is their little keepsake photo. Make sure to hang that up when we get home. There's a cat. Hello, cat. What's your name, cat? Luke? Luke the cat? I don't think we'll adopt you, Luke the cat. Alright, buddy. Why don't you... I know you just took the shower, but why don't you go for a jog, and then Misty, you can come and take a shower. You can sing in the shower. It's like she's level 2 singing. And then we can go into town, and then we'll head home. I like following them when they jog, seeing, like, what routes they take. Are there any more, bundles of feathers about? I don't see any. Oh, she's thinking about her grandma. Poor thing. It's a cute enough cat, but I don't really want to adopt it. Here, buddy, when you get back, why don't you get yourself some leftovers? And then we shall go. Sure. You probably shouldn't have done that, but at the moment they don't have anything they're saving up towards, so. Alright. We were actually supposed to be out of here at 4, so they were nice enough to let us stick around a little bit longer, but let's head home, Misty. But we can go into town first. There's like this cute little park. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. So he's like, yeah, there's like a little park that maybe we can stop by. And so they go to stop by, and then she's like, oh my god, Oliver-Chase. Look at that house. And he's like, this house? And she's like, yes, is this not the most gorgeous house you've ever seen in your entire life? And he's like, I mean, it's nice. But you like it? And she's like, yeah. Like, look at it. It's so beautiful. I wonder what the inside, like, if it looks like this on the outside, I wonder what it looks like on the inside. And he's like, huh. She's like, yeah, look over here. Like, you can see over here that it's got this, it's got like a little courtyard with wisteria. And it's even got its own greenhouse. Like how amazing, and like right at the back of it is this beautiful little lake, and we've got like the town square is right next to it. Like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And he's just like, huh, well, maybe we can try and find a house like this for the both of us. And she's like, yeah, for sure, I would really like that. Can we, like, kiss her cheek or something? Oh, she doesn't want to kiss. She just wants to straight up lock lips. I was trying to go for something a bit more cute, but I think finding a potential dream house may have put her in a bit of a flirty mood. They're not actually hungry anymore, though. So, like, I was gonna go here. Get us some, like, fish tacos or something, but we don't actually need to. So, let's end the vacation. So she's got work in 2 days, and I'm actually going to have him go ahead and go to work. He's not going to do the full shift, but maybe they called him in and were like, hey, I heard you're back in town. I'm really sorry. There's, like, a patient that really... So first, your dream job is to be a criminal. I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt on that one. I was like, maybe you're like a cyber criminal in the sense that like you take down like corrupt governments or like you steal from the rich, things like that. But then you text my girlfriend, the woman that you know I've been in love with, and tell her you have a crush on her. Well, you have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend. Carly is your girlfriend. This is Lucas. This is Lucas. Her best friend. Since childhood. Like, what do I do? Do I pretend this didn't happen? It makes me like, is he playing a joke? Is this, like, something that your new criminal friends told you had to do to, like, gain their trust? You're like, BRB, let me go text my best friend since the love of my best friend since childhood's life, and tell her I have a crush on her. Like, you don't actually mean it, do you, Lucas? No, Mike Castles and Cryptids gang were supposed to be super wholesome. Like, I kind of just want to ignore it and pretend it didn't happen. B, do you think we should ignore it? Like, or pretend it didn't happen? Like, in the sense that, like, it did, like, we as the players are saying it didn't happen. Let's just say it was a dare. Let's say, yeah, I don't think he would actually, like, this is not in character for Lucas. Like, he would never do this to us. Not to mention, again, he has a girlfriend. Maybe in the next episode we'll go and try and figure out, like, what the heck he's on about right now. So I think let's just, let's just be friends. We just became good friends with him. Okay, actually this helps. So she tells him, let's just be friends. And he suddenly likes her way more. His opinion of her goes way up. Enough that it shoots them from regular friends to good friends. So maybe what's happening is I think that Lucas heard about the fact that, like, her and Oliver-Chase went on vacation. And he got concerned because he's like, maybe he was like, you know, if she doesn't actually want to be faithful to him, frankly, I don't actually blame her, because, like, Oliver-Chase is kind of a dick, we all know, and, like, he didn't treat her very well. But also, I want to make sure that that's what's but I also, he's a dick who's my best friend. So, like, I'm just gonna, like, text her really quick and just see what she says. To, like, what she would do in something in, like, this situation. And he clearly liked the answer, because they are now even better friends than before. So I don't think it was a good idea on Lucas's part. I still think that was, like, kind of a horrible move on your part, my dude. But the fact that their relationship went up after that makes me think that perhaps that was just like, yeah, that was him like testing her to be like, do you actually want to be with my boy again, or is this just, or like, are you, maybe he's like, are you just with him because he's a doctor now? And it's like, no. Yeah, she is like, what just happened? She's like, do I tell Oliver about this? What just happened? She's like, whatever, I'm happy. I'm living my best life. This is all wilted, unfortunately. Just because he's a nerd doesn't mean he's smart. Well, I mean, we knew that was the case with Oliver-Chase. Alright, so we need to work on her charisma, her gardening, and her flower arranging. So I think one thing I want to do is we're going to purchase some skill books. So we're going to purchase this level, I think level 2 gardening is good enough for what we've got. And then, where's flower arranging? I must have missed, yeah, here we go. And then let's open this up. Gonna read the gardening one. Sure, listen to Cottagecore. Oliver-Chase is back home. None the wiser, my oblivious little idiot. Lucas Munch is wondering if I want to go over to his house and hang out? No. Maybe tomorrow, Lucas. Messy, messy, messy. Did you finish it? Oh no, she just wanted to go say hi to Oliver. Alright, you don't have work tomorrow. But you do have work the day after. Oh! Break it down, my dude. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good indication of what life is like in this household. Misty's just over there reading, and he's breaking it down. Oh, I just heard Leo. Leo has made a habit of screaming in the hallway until either me or my dad goes and picks him up and cuddles with him for a bit. So I might go grab him and cuddle with him for a bit. Because I hear him. He's screaming. Let's, here we go. Oh, yeah, have it on the bedside table. Alright, I'm going to go in here. Auto lights in this room. BRB, let me go get the boy. He's screeching. Hey, buddy. Where are you? There you are. Alright, I've got a baby. I've got a baby. He starts purring the moment you pick him up. Maybe he was like, oh shit, maybe that was a stupid thing to do. I should just tell OC so things don't get awkward. Yeah, we'll say that. Again, I think that it wasn't meant to be like a malicious thing. I think he was just, maybe he was drinking, you know? Maybe he was drinking a little bit. He was drinking, had some alcohol in him. He wasn't at his he wasn't at his most lucid. So he made some questionable decisions. All right, she read her book. She wants to go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play until these two go to bed. Is she serenading him? She's serenading him! That's so cute! Here comes the boy. Welcome. He is here. Here he is. Leo, do you want to say hi to B? Yeah, say hi to B. Oh, yeah. 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 Mm. Sounds like something awesome is happening at your place. Mind if I come and check it out? I do mind, actually. Yeah, she's very flirty when they, like... I think she just really gets uncomfortable with, public it's really just public displays of affection. Because she's very playful when it's just the two of them. Oh, he's laid down. He's laid down on my lap. He's comfy now. Oh, they're having a deep conversation. I love these two so much. These two have to be one of my favorite Legacy couples. I love him as well. And he's so spoiled. Like I told you, he just screams until either me or my dad comes to get him. He's just like, meow, I'm ready. Don't play in the rain. Why don't you read your flower arranging book? You, sir, why don't you... I'm going to turn it off, and then why don't you, practice your debate? Because we need to get you to level 7 of research and debate. And I might have him max research and debate. Oh, he wants a drink. He wants alcohol. You can have alcohol, buddy. That's fine by me. Oh yeah, he's purring in my lap right now. It's very nice. Now he's rubbing his face against my desk. You want to scratch? You want to scratch on your head? Oh, he does. He does. Are you an EDM type of girl? I would not have taken you for that. Oh, the neighbors are being noisy. Oh, the book is beyond her skill level. Can we go knock politely on their door? Hey guys, can you not do that actually? Okay, well then fine, pound on the door. Hi. Can we... I don't want to complain angrily about the noise. I just want to be like, can you be quiet? Like, is there, like, a neutral complain? Or a, like, politely ask to be quieter? You know what? I'm just not even gonna say anything. She's like, cool. And then is gonna go back inside. No, it's still too noisy to sleep? Okay, fine. Complain angrily about the noise. Fun fact, this is how the Bragg-Meyer rivalry started. I'm sorry, you're right. That was being considerate. Thank you. Thanks, sir. I appreciate it. How far did you get in research and debate? Not far. Can we sleep now? It's too noisy. They're not making any noise anymore. No, don't turn on the music. You don't want to annoy them. They annoyed you. You don't want to do it back to them. I guess keep reading your book then. You can practice debate. Why won't it let me? I'm gonna try again at midnight. Okay, there we go. Alright, guys, get in bed. Oh, Leo's slipping. Are you slipping, buddy? Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh. Stop. It's so cute. I love this mod. Alright, I think on that note, though, oh, the boy wants to get up. I can't believe a 5-generation-long rivalry started because someone was an annoying neighbor. Yeah, that was the joke, is that, like, they hated each other for so long. But by the end of it, then, like, Veronica and Devin couldn't even remember why they hated each other in the first place. Do you want to get down, buddy? There you go. Okay, he wanted to get down. But yeah, the joke was that, like, they didn't even remember why that 5-generation-long rivalry was started in the first place. And it was literally just because they were annoying neighbors to each other. And then, like, actual legitimate things, like, more legitimate things happened. Like, Hayden and Ruben. So that was Lux, and then Paige was the original. Paige and Noah were their names. Or Peyton and Noah. That was their original names. Peyton and Noah Meyer. And then they had a son, Peyton and Noah had a son named Ruben, who Ruben actually didn't care. Like, he didn't feel one way or the other towards Hayden. But Hayden, because Lux didn't like his parents, Hayden took it personally and was like, I also don't like their son then. So, like, he was just, like, a musician, and he needed help, like, getting in and, like, he was having trouble breaking into the music industry. But she would invite him on, like, her TV show to be, like, the villain, and he was just like, I'll be the villain. It'll give me exposure, sure. Even though he didn't actually dislike Hayden at all. And then Cairo and Ruben's daughter, his daughter was actually evil. Like, she was straight up evil. She was, like, trying to pollute the world. And so Cairo, who's an environmental activist, didn't like her. That one wasn't very fleshed out. And then her daughter and Sage, Cairo's daughter, also got... I bet Money Lux didn't even remember why they hated them. No, Lux remembered. Lux remembered why they hated them. But Lux also was held a grudge, and so they felt like it was totally fair that the rivalry went on for so long. But yeah, so then Sage and his daughter, or her daughter, got in a rivalry because the other, I don't remember this one. The other one was like Xena or something, was Ruben's daughter's name. And then it was actually her niece, Xena's niece, whose name I forget. She like destroyed a lagoon so she could build an underwater house, like a Sulani lagoon. And so Sage was really mad about that because Sage was also an environmental activist specifically for Sulani. And then then her son was Broderick Meyer, who of course was arch enemies with Jolene Beauregard Bragg, because he was a police officer, or he was a detective, and she was the thief that kept evading his grasp. So that's kind of the through line of the Bragg and Meyer rivalry. But yeah, definitely the best part of that rivalry was the Broderick and Jolie storyline. All the other ones weren't very good. Oh! I've never seen that before! Did you see that? Did you see that? He, like, kissed her head. He, like, smiled at her and then kissed her head and then got up. That's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna go. Today was a very fun episode. I got all the stuff that I wanted to do done. So, in the future, then, I think it's just gonna be a matter of, like, that's next level petty. Yeah. But yeah, like, I think in the future, then I'm just gonna kind of make it, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, so the next couple episodes are probably just going to be, like, them rekindling their relationship. The forehead kiss, yes, isn't it so cute? But yeah, so it's probably gonna be just them, like, rekindling the romance. He's probably gonna propose. I think he's gonna propose pretty soon. I can definitely see him proposing pretty soon. And then, getting married. And then, before they have the kid, they have to be out of this apartment because it's way too small. Way, way, way too small for them, to have a child. There's, like, barely enough room for the one bedroom. So let me really quickly check. Oliver-Chase already knows. He's like, okay. Bruh. Bruh, it's the guy. It's Posy's target. Posy's target lives in this, lives in this lot. Okay. Also, this lot is super duper expensive, so I might need to dip into the Bragg Trust Fund that Bruce is the caretaker for, which has like $4 million in it, to get this house, because right now we only have 20,000, and it's 155,000, so we'll see. I'm gonna dedicate probably the next few streams to making money, but I don't want to be doing that forever. So, like, I want to get them married, and I'll want to start their next step in life. So we'll see. But this is going to be the final part, the final house for this generation. This is going to be the Generation 17 house. I literally sent this house to Grace and was like, this house is the vibes. Like, when you make Misty, this is her dream house. And Grace was like, you got it, bruh. You got it. And she did it. She did it. She certainly did. Grace worked her magic as she always does. Okay, well, I am going to go. But, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. It was fun. And yeah, I definitely, next time is going to be more of us, like, making money. Luckily, I know that there are, like, ways that you can make a lot of money through flower arranging. So I might look into those strategies, and then we can do that to help us. but yeah, we're gonna need to get a bit better at flower arranging. So probably the next one or two streams, probably the next two streams really is gonna be a bit more dedicated towards like grinding and like actually getting our skills up and that kind of thing, getting our going a bit higher in our careers, things like that. But it's definitely gonna not be easy to do certain things like flower arranging and gardening in a tiny apartment. So we are gonna, I think at this point they're like, okay, let's try and save up for a house. Clearly we're both in this for the long haul. Let's try and save up for a house so that we can actually like have a family. And I think that they can definitely do it, especially Oliver-Chase makes a ton of money. So like that's going to be helpful. Again, her selling her flower arrangements is going to be helpful. I might be able to get her like a little table and she can like set it up outside and sell them there. Selling table, flower arrangements, profit. You got it, B. I will look more into those strategies. And then if we need to, like I said, we can dip into the Bragg Trust Fund, because I don't like doing that, because I kind of like when they can make all the money on their own, but that is their money. Like Bruce caretakes that money and protects it, but that money is for the Braggs. So like it was for Veronica and Devin when they bought their new house. Like when they bought their house in Oasis Springs, like that money was for Veronica and Devin. And it's for Oliver-Chase and by extension Misty as well. So yeah, we should also be doing memorial photos soon, because they are officially back together. So we will probably be doing memorial photos, maybe not in the next episode, but we will be doing them soon. I want to have some nice ideas of kind of like what I want to do. Like, I'm not quite sure what kind of set I want to do for Oliver-Chase. Like, doctor's office is easy, but I feel like I should include something spacey as well. So I'll think about it. Misty's is definitely going to be like a beautiful greenhouse, with like surrounded by flowers, that kind of thing. But yeah, memorial photos, look forward to them. They're gonna be happening soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. It was very fun. And I will probably be streaming again tomorrow. But a couple days after, like for the next couple days after that, then I've got babysitting jobs, so I'm not going to be able to, but I'm going to try and stream tomorrow for sure. So hopefully I can see you then. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope you all have a good day, and bye-bye.